What's up everyone, Ryan here, and EA Sports PGA Tour just dropped patch 4.0 on all consoles. Now I did download this on the Xbox Series X. It was a big download, 17.8 gigabytes. You will have to let me know the download size if you're on PS5 or PC, because I do not know the download size for those. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the patch notes with you all, cover what's new. There are a lot of bug fixes in this update, so I'm not going to cover all the bug fixes, but I will post the patch notes in a pinned comment down below if you all wanted to read through all of them. With this update, the big thing is the US Open course, the Los Angeles Country Club, which is now in the game and also available in career mode. So if you want to stay up to date with all things EA Sports PGA Tour, subscribe to the channel, and if you get some enjoyment here, drop a like. It really helps the channel. But let's go ahead and dive on in. So if I had to put an overall theme to this update, I would call this the major bug fix update. There are tons of bug fixes. There is not a lot of new content in this update, but they do talk about what they are working on behind the scenes and give you a look into the future. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Welcome to the US Open Championship. The Los Angeles Country Club is available to play in all game modes. In career mode, the US Open Championship now alternates every season between the Los Angeles Country Club and the Country Club. And then also they updated the menu screens key art just like they did for the PGA update as well, to now it's the Season 3 US Open theme. In addition to these seasonal updates, this patch includes many quality of life updates and stability fixes. One of the most visible changes is an update to the swing meter visuals. It now is an all new notchless design along with improved visibility and bright skies. We hope you like the new look. So basically, they just changed the swing meter. You can see it there on the screen, so they show it. So it's now a notchless design. I don't play with the swing meter on very often, but I don't know. I never really had a problem with the swing meter. If you all have to let me know what you think about that specifically. I personally never had a problem with it before, but I guess you can see it a little bit better contrast-wise in the sky. I don't think I really had a problem seeing it anyways. Now, moving on. The aiming arc has been updated to change color and show an effect if the ball is expected to collide with an object before it reaches its apex. This is intended to better indicate when you are aimed at obvious obstructions like bunker lips directly in front of you or trees that are out of view. So you can see this in this clip here. I do love the detailed patch notes. I greatly appreciate that with actually video stuff. So you can see there, it turns orange and it shows that you're going to collide with it, and then of course it changes to blue when you're not going to hit anything. So this is the big one for me. Lastly, we appreciate your patience as we continue to work hard behind the scenes to deliver a 60 FPS performance mode for consoles, additional event linked options for career mode, and turn-based online gameplay. So the big one for me there is 60 FPS performance option, something I wanted in the game at launch. I'm so glad we get the work that they really are continuing to work on this, and hopefully we get that soon. But the other two, the additional event linked options for career mode and turn-based online gameplay, I expected those in this update. So I was actually very disappointed to still not be able to customize the round link for career mode and no additional online game modes. So hopefully that means they're coming very soon. I hope it's not a season 4 thing that far in the future. Hopefully we get some more online content here soon. There's just, the online is very limited in this game right now. But I'm very excited that 60 FPS performance mode is being worked on and is coming in the future. Hopefully these three key items here are coming very, very soon. But let me know what you all want to see online modes wise. Turn-based online gameplay, yes, but match play. I want to see match play. I want to see more robust ranked online. There's a lot I want to see for online features, but let me know what you want to see in a comment down below. So getting on to new store content, new specs can be earned through weekly quests, weekly tournaments, and seasonal tournaments. You can get the Command series that improves power and control attributes, or the Escape series, which improves accuracy and recovery. They also added new Signature series specs added to the store to rotate throughout the season, including Patrick Cantlay, Tony Finau, Jessica Korda, and Lexi Thompson, with additional cosmetic content being added in the store later this week. So of course we already talked about the new swing meter, which they already showed the different settings that you can customize, or they showed the new swing meter, but there's also different settings you can customize in the options if you wanted to change it back to the classic of what you had it before. So as we go on to gameplay physics, so course specific ball flight physics have been updated and altitude information has been added to the course select screen. Note that the ball typically flies further and with a slightly lower trajectory when playing at high altitude courses like Banff Springs. Minor improvements to ball rolling physics, fixing some unnatural movement that could occur when slowly rolling down steep slopes. So one thing I will say is I was expecting to see here was lip outs. So in the last update, they changed lip outs, they changed the cup physics, and so often I've had so many instances of having bad lip outs to where the ball just kind of goes over top the hole. I was expecting to see that in gameplay physics. You all have to let me know if you notice a change in lip outs. Now I will say I did play a full true sim round at the Los Angeles Country Club, and you will see that video on the channel. It may be live when you're watching this. If not, it'll be live the next day. But I did have a couple of situations where the lip ins looked better, but then also one instance of the lip out still looking very unnatural. And so I don't know, I was expecting to see that in these patch notes, but I did not see lip out, new change in lip out physics anywhere. So they changed some gameplay animation to one that happened a lot on the channel was fixed instances where the golfer could get stuck in continuous shuffle. They updated the address camera obstruction logic to move to the next highest available camera instead of always moving to the highest camera. Fixed drop ball camera positioning for left-handed golfer. One thing I would like to see in the camera, so if you all are using the low camera, when you're moving back to get a view of it and your view is obstructed by either retaining wall, water, or tree, it'll really mess up the camera. That's something I would like to see addressed as well in the future. Not a big thing, but just something to add there. So another big one for me, so they made some gameplay HUD settings. You know, you can read those in the patch notes if you want to, but a big one for me was improve AI golfers' ability to make short putts. There's been a lot of instances, especially in the career mode AI pairing, where the pros will miss the most simple putts in the game. So hopefully that is fixed, so we will see. So if you're wondering about career mode changes or fixes, there really was not anything added to the career mode or change. So they fixed for a crash that could occur after completing the last hole in a playoff, and which that was a big bug that a lot of people experienced. And they updated David Lingmer to have Sweden instead of the USA flag. So as far as online, although there's no new modes, unfortunately, they did disable golfer reaction in online play in order to speed up play for all players. Fixed for soft lock during online gameplay if player expires their hold timer while using fast play settings, and fixed for incorrect order of players in online game scoreboard after a player quits or disconnects during a round. So another bug in challenges that I experienced a lot, and hopefully this is actually fixed. You all will have to let me know if you still experience this in any way, but fixed for crowd members obstructing the golfer in the first shot of some of the challenges. I've experienced that one so many times, and I'm glad that one has been addressed. So as far as audio, it says numerous fixes and improvements for commentary during rounds that use match play scoring, reworked St. Andrews ambience, added additional bird and background sounds, fixed for crowds sometimes not applauding short putts, and fixed for commentary mentioning beautiful afternoon when using morning time of day. So now moving through the courses. Now I'm just going to scroll this so you can see there are a lot of changes to the courses in the game. You can go through and read the specifics, but there's a lot of bug fixes on the courses as well, which is why I said earlier, this is a lot of bug fixes, bug themed update. So moving on to golfers, they did update Scotty Scheffler's head model. I'll pop it up on the screen so you can see the new model there. Now moving on from there, like I'll just scroll through these so you can see all the different fixes and UI changes, and like there are so many bugs that they addressed in this game throughout in this update. I'd say this is the biggest bug update that they've had so far, but not a lot of new content. So that's basically what you have here in the update. Really the only new content was the Los Angeles Country Club, right? So there will be new seasonal tournaments, right? Nothing mentioned in this specifically for the different seasonal tournaments or anything like that. But of course they will have new US Open seasonal tournaments and different things like that as far as the weekly tournaments still. And it'll probably be at, of course, the Los Angeles Country Club. But that's all we have for this update. It is an underwhelming update when you're thinking of content. I was expecting the career mode to have multiple rounds. I was expecting new online features. I was not expecting the 60 FPS mode. I kind of thought that one was kind of put in the behind the scenes for the next game, but I'm glad they are working on that. But overall, step in the right direction with a lot of bug fixes. So hopefully fixing a lot of the bugs, addressing the bugs is going to really allow them to then focus on more content, online game modes, online match play, online alt shot. I mean, there's a lot they can do with the online features in this game. But yeah, so there you have it. Like I always say, don't hate the messenger. I like to get these news videos out for you all to show you everything that's new within the update itself. I don't make the update content, right? So if you get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and to stay up to date on all things EA Sports PGA Tour. I have tons more of EA Sports PGA Tour content on the channel. If you want to see more gameplay videos, full career mode series, you name it, I have it, tutorial videos. But you all are all legends. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Let me know what you want to see in this game in the next update. What do you want to see content wise for online? What do you want to see in the career mode? What do you want to see as far as gameplay? Let me know also if you're still experiencing a lot of lip outs, something that I was surprised not to see in this update unless it's like a background change. You'll have to let me know what you are experiencing on there. I was expecting to see that in this update. But I will see you all in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.